With millions of people turning to their television sets to watch the Shark Tank show, it is a huge marketing place for the pitches in itself. With the additional financial support and required marketing necessary for the business enterprise, Shark Tank serves to be a huge opportunity for all wishing to have their dreams come true. Here's a list of the 9 most successful Shark Tank deals. Number 1. Scrub Daddy. Undoubtedly the most successful Shark Tank pitch ever put into place, Scrub Daddy still maintains the top position of Shark Tank ideas in terms of revenue. Scrub Daddy is a cleaning tools company that focuses on making washing sponges with a smiley face on it. Lori Grainer offered Scrub Daddy $200,000 for a 20% stake in the company, which has definitely been worth it, paying back more than $80 million in sales revenue. Number 2. Simply Fit Board. The Simply Fit board, as pitched by a mother and her daughter, claims to be fun and an effective way to tone her abs, legs, core, and improve your balance. Lori Grainer was also behind funding this idea. Seems like she has got all the good ones on her side, and soon after her $125,000 investment for a 20% stake, the sales jumped from $575,000 to $9 million in just 7 months after the airing of the show. Number 3. Lola Cup. The only child item on this list, and probably the only one that ever got accepted, Lola Cup has now transformed into a much larger Lola Land, which makes baby products like bottles, cups, and so forth. The couple who pitched the idea was inspired by their 9-month-old daughter, with a spill-proof design and much more. Mark Cuban took up their idea and offered $100,000 for 40% equity of the company. Lola Cups have expanded largely since then, with even providing to retail giants like Walmart. Number 4. Tower Paddleboards. Stefan Arstool wasn't taken seriously at first when he presented his idea of tower paddleboards, but Mark Cuban saw an opportunity in him and offered him the deal for 30% of $150,000. Total sales since then increased from $100,000 to $25 million. Steven Ersol is also said to have delivered the worst pitch on the Shark Tank show, but he was still able to land that deal. When asked about the disastrous pitch, he says that he had forgotten the first 3 minutes of his speech, resulting in him getting heckled on stage. Number 5. Bombas. Who thought socks could be so successful as a business idea? The people behind Bombas were surely able to have their dream come true after featuring in Shark Tank and getting supported by Draymond John. During the 2 months the show featuring Bombas aired, Bombas completely sold out their inventory with gaining $1.2 million in profits. The company then went on making nearly $50 million in revenue during 2017 alone. Number 6. Love Pop. The Boston-based partners and makers of 3D pop-up cards, Love Pop got the backing of Kevin O'Leary in 2015. They got $300,000 for a 15% stake, and have since been thriving. Wambi Rose and John Wise, the 2 entrepreneurs behind the idea, now have revenues in millions of dollars. Number 7. Tipsy Elves. Though they even got called hideous during the show by one of the sharks, and the majority of them did not have a favorable opinion about them either, Nick Morton and Evan Mendelsohn presented a collection of quirky and humorous Christmas-themed sweaters, sweatshirts, and items of that sort. Though they did ask for $100,000 for a 5% stake, they got a rebuttal offer of raising the stake to 10% by Robert, which they finally accepted. With over $50 million in revenues, they are definitely one of the most successful Shark Tank stories, and as termed by Robert, one of his most successful Shark Tank investments ever. Number 8. Simple Sugars. Lani Larazi started Simple Sugars when she was just 11 years old, but she couldn't convert her business idea into a very successful one because of the limited resources. She finally presented her idea on Shark Tank much later when she was 19 years old. She walked away with a deal of $100,000 with giving a 33% stake in her business to Mark Cuban. Just within a week of the show's airing, Simple Sugars was able to gain $1 million in sales revenue. The products are sold internationally online and have more than 700 retail locations. Number 9. 1031 Productions. With gaining the largest investment ever in the history of the show, Melissa Carbon's 1031 Productions got backed by Mark Cuban with an investment of $2 million. While the other sharks backed out because of their observations about the valuation of the company, Draymond John proposed $2 million for a 40% stake. Melissa Carbone countered this offer by proposing a 20% stake instead, which offer was accepted by Mark Cuban. And he thought of experimental entertainment to be the next big thing. Well, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then give it a thumbs up. Also, for more cool stuff, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on the awesomeness that's coming. See you soon. Goodbye.